Hey guys, Rorius here. Welcome back to Orwell. I believe this will be the last episode of this particular version of Orwell. I believe there's another Orwell game coming that's like a sequel or like the next chapter in this game. I'm not sure how it works with this, but for now, this is going to be the last episode. Chapter or episode 5. So, we're up to day 5. This is the summary of day 4. We found out some really interesting things, like Goldfels, Abraham Goldfels is actually a Gunther Ahrens, and that when they immigrated to our area, I forget the name of our area now, they changed their name. Also, frickin' Harrison and the frickin' Thought people and all that, they frickin' leaked Benjamin Costigan, or Sims' identity. I don't know who we're going to be talking to today, but let's find out. Episode 5, Under the Spreading Chestnut Tree. I had a feeling that might be the case. Like, I didn't think of Catherine, but I was like, we're gonna have the next person up. We're gonna have like his supervisor or something talking to us. Good morning, investigator. Since you have the most powerful investigative tool at your disposal, I suspect you already know who I am. I do. You, on the other hand, have been a hard-working investigator so far. You have proved Orwell is working as intended. I will be your new advisor on this case. This has become far too important to leave the case to the advisor with an exposed identity. Sims as well, but no longer fit to work on Orwell. Moving forward, we will not speak about him again. As far as you are concerned, he never existed. Oh. With yesterday's so-called revelation about Orwell sympathizers, this terrorist group has taken to the streets. Oh. We need to show all of the nation Orwell is keeping them safe. We won't allow some fools to trample on everything we have achieved. We must get rid of the imposter pretending to be Abraham Goldfels. Find out who did it and where they are hiding. Because the actual Abraham Goldfels died. They died in 2016, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, died on December 18, 2016. Yeah. Alright, well let's go to the listener, really quick. I'm sorry. Oh god, there's a ton of emails coming in now. Damn it. This is the one from last time, I've already read that. Oh dear, there's a ton of emails that have come through. Let's quickly read the headlines. Let's just open up everything, like I usually like to do. Just so I have them open, so I can refer to them later. Anti-Orwell protesters gather at Freedom Memorial remains. House of exposed government employee vandalized. Oh no. Please don't tell me anything's happened with him. Oh, thank God they weren't there. Yeah, Benjamin C had been doxxed. I use that language, and it's very accurate. Alright, well that's the headlines. We have a bunch of emails we can go through. Let's go to Gunther Ahrens. Thought must gather once again. Members of Thought, my dear friends. As you've all experienced already, we are being besieged by the government. They have denounced us, called us terrorists, and turned the public against us. This will stop today. Their days are about to come to an end. I have a plan, but for this to work out, we must meet like we did in the old days, when we had our meetings in Cafe Chestnut. We will have a conference call at 4 PM sharp. Okay. A gathering. We know Abraham Goldfels is dead. Someone must be impersonating him. This is as clear as crystal. We must act swiftly, and collect as much evidence as possible before the gathering commences. Thought is certainly up to no good. As you know, processing data chunks is time-consuming. I would say we have time for roughly 20 data chunks. Be considerate. Oh. Okay. Because I am well aware that a meeting in person won't work out for us. Right, you need not fear surveillance, all has been taken care of, I will contact you, get in a safe position, be ready, Abraham Goldfels. Oh no, we have to choose which data chunks to submit. Here's another email. Oh, it's the same email, what? Oh, because it appears in multiple people's... Yeah, okay, it's the same email, but it appears in multiple people's email inboxes and stuff. Yeah. Ghosting. Martha to Harrison O'Donnell. You must think I'm stupid. First you don't tell me where you are going because you need to ghost. Then hours later you don't answer your phone. So I called Pez? Asking for you, and she told me you were at Cyber Cafe Chestnut yesterday evening. Said you stormed in, then furiously wrote something on your PC, probs this outrageous blog post the news speaks of, then stormed back into the door, only to meet whom? Juliet? Meaning you're back in action with this shitty group. And her? I cannot frickin' believe it. So now I'm trying email, so you can't dodge me any longer. You and me, we're done. Or we're done, sorry. That's not that useful. I don't think that's particularly useful information. Okay, well he was saying Harrison was at the Chestnut is pretty good, I think. So that gives us a little bit more information of what could have happened. This is where Harrison O'Donnell did his dirty work, probably thinking we would not be able to track him down. We will track him down. I've gone through the information we have on the remaining suspects regarding the impersonation of Abraham Goldfels. We have received information from a reliable source that he is probably the leader of Thought. Well, yeah. He predicted the bomb- oh, you mean Harrison. Yeah. He predicted the bombings. This alone makes him suspicious. We have no idea why he hid the posts on the Thought blog and his timeline. We are yet to clarify why he would We are yet to clarify why he was frequenting a drugstore so often. Survival supplies, perhaps? Why would he have 2 health insurances? It is apparent that Harrison O'Donnell might well be part of the Bonton bombings. Right. He is probably the one impersonating Goldfels. I want you to prove this and lock him away for good. Oh. Right, well I'm just gonna disable that data chunk, I don't care about that. We're gonna be way more selective with what we choose to submit now. Okay, lobby of the Cyber Cafe Chestnut. Oh, it's Massa. And here's Harrison. Former admin. Oh, I see. Is that useful information? Whatever. I feel like that's useful, but I don't honestly know. Oh, we can click on these. I was like, what? That thing was highlighting the host page, and I was like, what the? Oh, we have his computer. Okay, that's useful. Very useful. Let's quickly look at this before something happens. Oh, phone ID. But yeah, we can say, firstly we can say he indeed looked up Benjamin Costigan, so he's partly responsible for. This confirms Harrison O'Donnell is behind the exposure, but we knew that already. I mean, I guess that's true. I shouldn't have pulled that data chunk across. Damn it. But we have a phone ID. That's definitely useful. Let's go back to the desktop. Open up personal. Okay. Okay, so this is one document of his insurance, but there's another one here. Same name, basically. Shouldn't be like that, but it is. Same name. Life Trust Family Plus. Has special health insurance covering family members. Yeah? Why would someone like O'Donnell own a health insurance for a family member? Yeah. Message for the Great Hancock. We already have her mail address, don't we? I thought we did. Oh, I'm so limited in my data chunk usage. I'm really nervous about using that. No, okay, so we have Juliet's phone and her chat, her U-chat, or whatever it's called, U-talk. But yeah, let's go over to Juliet. So this is her email, that's always useful. And she's also known as Dixon. I'm being too liberal with my usage of data chunks. So now we have Harrison's phone. Before I go onto his phone, I'm just going to quickly look at the reader again. So we've got another entry from Thought. A Night to Remember. Oh, by Dixon. I see. What's this? Planned the Freedom Plaza protest of Thought. So Juliet was the one who actually planned the Freedom Plaza one. Do we know that? I feel like we already basically knew that. I'm not going to drag that over, not yet. Let's go back to the Insider and go onto the desktop. Sorry, the phone. This is Angela. This is back in... oh, this is... oh. Harrison lives with his mother. Is that useful information? Is this even accurate information? I don't even know anymore. Sure. Yikes. I don't know what's real anymore. Okay, look at his gallery. Oh, so is this his mother, is it? Okay, I don't need a new portrait. I don't feel like that's useful. This is a Juliet portrait. Because it's just a portrait and it doesn't have any other information, I'm not gonna drag them over. Not worth it. I thought we had Juliet's mobile. No, we have her work phone, don't we? Oh? She's chatting with Initiate. When did this start? Knock knock. Huh? Who are you? Name's Initiate. Oh, you're this hacker guy Harrison's been speaking about. So you hacked the Thought blog. You've been following us around. Why? What do you want? What I want? I want to know what happened to Thought. These bombings have been ringing in my head. And I just don't know. Was this Thought's work? Was it a gov setup? Listen, I don't know either. I'm sorry. But shit is majorly going down the drain right now. If you can help us, do it please. My help got you where you are right now. You helped to dox this Costigan, Harrison told me. You wouldn't want to assist us. What? Yeah. Don't talk so openly, or did you forget what's going on? Right, sorry. Well, I think that's useful information, so where is Initiate? There he is. This Initiate is a nuisance. You must reveal his true identity. This might shed some light on what his motives are. Half our time is up. Stay diligent and considerate. Yeah. So what are you doing? Oh, you, don't know, Abraham Goldfeld, who founded Thought, sent us a message. I'm just gonna read this quickly. Just gonna scroll down. Thanks but no thanks. Sounds like a trap to me. You shouldn't attend either. Good luck with this gathering. Initiate's not getting involved. Okay, well, and we've also got a chat here between Harrison and Juliet. Where the hell are you? Why did you leave Abe's? Our plan was to hide somewhere until we're no longer public enemies, number 1, and 2. Yeah, that was before I found out what you did. You exposed a government employee. Take a close look at what happened. They're after us now for sure. Was that necessary? Look at the TNB. We have developed a following. If they persecute us now, there will be public outcry. This tiny crowd with their banners won't stop a thing. We'll be gone forever once they get us. This is why I had to leave. Did you get Abraham's email? Yeah, that was crazy. I know, all of a sudden he's back, and he has a plan? I can't believe it. Where was he this whole time? Will you attend this gathering? Of course, if Abe is there, we must attend. I will hide away someplace. I can call in from my notebook. You should do the same. Don't hide anywhere you have been in the last 24 hours. Right. Will do. My damn phone is gone, just like you disappeared this morning. You haven't seen it by chance? Jesus, can you not take care of your stuff? No, I have not seen your phone. Tried to track it down, but it doesn't send a signal. Probably out of battery or something. Yeah, whatever. I'll go without it until the gathering. Okay, so he doesn't have his phone on him. Is that useful information? Do I need that? I don't know. I will drag this over. I feel like this is maybe more useful. So she's not anywhere she's been in the last 24 hours. A useful hint. If you encounter any hints to hideout locations, be sure to validate them by checking where they have stayed before first. Right. I mean, we have like a history of where she's been, which we've been following her for days. I'm gonna leave that for now. So yeah, we have Jules's phone number, her cell phone number. Good, keep an eye on her as well. Oh. Victor Rosen. This is her boss. Carrington, Juliet, Victor here. Oh hey Victor. I just talked to Maria. Why are you not at work? Oh, I sent a sick note. Didn't you read? No, you did not. You were here the entire weekend. That's what the tracker says, but no one authorized you to do so. Oh. Now that you're meant to be here, you're not. Also, what is this? Registered under your account. This device ID does not belong to a company-approved device. You will explain these irregularities. I want you in my office as soon as possible. I don't think so, she says. Oh. She's just, I don't think so, and then hangs up. Well, we've got another device. But yeah, you were here the entire weekend, so she's not at her office. That's where she's been in the last 24 hours. That seems unusual. Why was she at work then? No. Get to the call. Oh. Law officers of Joseph, Cassie. They released me. I'm free to go. Wow, that's fantastic. I can't believe it. You must have had a hand in this for sure. Well, maybe I did. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wait, I'm going to pick you up. You sure you don't have to work? Work can wait. Aw. What the hell happened to you? Is this the same Joseph Langley? It's a long story. I will tell you on our way out. I'm so looking forward to seeing you again. Gonna be there in about 20 minutes. See you soon. Yeah, it can't be soon enough. Alright. Not alone without my glass. I just got the achievement. Not sure what that means. Okay, well we have an email here. I've been working on a plan in hiding. Today I need to call upon your help to make it happen. So this is an IP address. Is this a valuable data chunk? I'm really nervous. God damn it. I'm gonna leave that. I'm not gonna pull that across just yet. I'll come back. God damn it, there's too many things here. We've also got Cassandra's phone number. I don't think that's gonna be useful yet. I don't feel like Cassandra has anything to do with any of it, really. We'll have a look around to see if there's anything else useful on Harrison's phone. Oh, okay, this is exactly what we needed to see. Harrison signing off as Abraham Goldfels on an email to Nina. There we go. It was Harrison O'Donnell after all. Well done, investigator. Oopsies, I missed what that says. I missed what that said. Wait, can I reread? Shit. Add any possible hideout location to their profiles. Okay. So that's what I'm doing. I think that's what she was probably just saying. Asking me to find... Oh, these are locations from the last 24 hours. So these are all locations that he's been in the last 24 hours. So these are actually sort of negative info. So I'll leave that for now. We've got Juliet Carrington's desktop. What's new? What's new here? Browser history. No? Huh. Apparently there's new information, but no data chunks yet. So let's go to her desktop, or her phone's desktop, I guess. This is her with Abraham. So Abraham worked at Rosentech as well. Okay, well that's information, but it's not valuable immediately. That's interesting information. Juliet was actually the one who suggested to Cassandra that she go through Freedom Plaza to catch the bus. Huh. Putting Cassandra in the area of the bombings each day. We've got a new portrait, don't care. Got Goldfell's phone number. As well as Cassandra's, but I don't need that. Let's go to Goldfell's. Drag her over the number. Things are getting scary. Goldfels is dead. What do you expect to happen on this phone line? Well, maybe it was a bad choice, but if frickin' Harrison is contacting people on behalf of him, he might have his phone. I don't know. These are locations of the last 24 hours. There's so much information, but I have so few data chunks to choose from. Okay, so if I try and remember what these locations are, Juliet specifically said to not hide in anywhere that you've been in the last 24 hours. These are all locations she's been. If I try and remember what those are, in fact I'm going to write them down. I'm going to cross-examine them with Harrison's addresses. Okay, now, do any of these line up? Yes. Stelgan Ave lines up. Penn Street lines up. Orchard Drive does not. Portobello lines up. But then Outskirts Camping doesn't. So there's a few locations that don't line up. Outskirts Camping Bonton and and Orchard Drive don't line up. The other places that Juliet said that she's not going to go is in Malloy Court and Rosen Plaza. So these two locations are possibilities. Yeah, I'm going to drag this over. And I might also drag this over. All the rest are places Juliet Carrington said she will not be. I should get Cassandra's phone number. Yeah. Just in case. I have one data chunk left. It's almost 4 PM. We will most likely only have time for one more upload. Make sure it counts. Yikes. Please tell me something's going to come through of Cassandra. Please tell me I didn't waste that data chunk. I don't care that his phone's gone. That probably is valuable information. I've been working out a plan in hiding. Because we think that this is actually Harrison messaging Initiate, or messaging people generally, this might be valuable. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna have to just choose that. So they're going to try and attack Orwell once again. Well, let them come. It's 4 PM. I'm getting intervention teams ready to check all the locations you've mentioned. Now to wait and see what happens? Have 5 asterisk P minus NS. What? What's going on? Yeah. Uh-oh. Ah. What's happening? Oh god, oh god. Initiates is there. Hello, is this working? Anybody here? Well, I am. Harry, I didn't know if you would still be around. Barely got in here. Got here in time. Cassie, you've been released? Yeah, thanks to Jossie. Don't know what magic trick he pulled off, but it worked. This is great. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing here, but I'm here as well. Joseph, you're great, you're here. Sorry, great, you're there. Holy crap, Initiate. It just says, what is this? Who are you? A fool is who is baffled by the madness he just witnessed. Otherwise, Initiate. We're glad you decided to join us. That's completely unintended. What do you mean? You're in the call, aren't you? Yeah, I'm also in Orwell. In Orwell? Abe sent me an IP address to get into Orwell. It makes hacking the damn thing incredibly easy. Oh god, he did what? And that worked? Like a charm. I now kind of control the damn thing. It's really, really worrying. Come again? You have Orwell on a freaking leash? Oh my god, how does that worry you? My control is limited, and the government will get the control back at some point, but this isn't my primary concern. What makes me nervous is, why would Abraham have such extensive knowledge of Orwell? Very true. This whole thing reeks of an enormous trap. I wondered. Abe wouldn't betray us. No, he wouldn't, but you're right. Something very strange is afoot. We should get out right now. And this is the point where it gets even worse. I had a quick look at his file. You would not believe what it says. Abraham is dead. He died quite some time ago. What? That's impossible. I thought that when he first disappeared, but I put it in the back of my mind. What became of him? Dead? No. Abraham, how? He was very sick, cancer. Ugh, you old fool, why couldn't you tell us? He gave Nina the orders for the bombings, after his demise. This means someone has been setting her up real bad, and not only her, all of us. Who the frick would do such a thing? I'm not getting info on who or why. What a pity. But it does prove my point. Wait, what do you mean, Jules? It was me. I set you up. What? Wait a sec. I can't freaking believe where this is going. What? Are you for real? Are you telling me you told Nina to place those bombs? I did. I'm not proud of it, but it had to be done. What? You and Nina, you two ruined everything for Abraham, and for Thought. So you decided that leaving me wasn't enough for revenge? You had to kill the innocent frickin' people and blame it all on Thought? I honestly did not expect it to be Juliet. Oh my god. It was necessary. Only when things are the darkest will people listen, take note, and actually enact change. Abe knew that. I know it was extreme. Extreme? It's a goddamn murder. I know, damn it. Believe me, I know. You are the reason I was in custody, Jules. How could you do that to me? Thought needed to be destroyed. That was the whole point of this formation. Instead of seeking me out and arresting me, Orwell labeled you all as target persons and investigated you all. Screwed up your lives. People need to see how fricked up Orwell is. It's not protection, it's invasive and manipulative doom for everyone. No one is innocent, everyone is a suspect. Abe wanted to make the world stand up and against things like Orwell. He knew how dangerous the project was. That's why he worked on it. He did what? He worked on Orwell? We knew this. This confirms what I feared, but I didn't want to believe it. If so, he could have gone to the media and made it all public, couldn't he? He was afraid. He thought nothing would ever change if he did. Oh god, I'm falling behind. No! No! I can't scroll. Cassie, Oh, just shut up. Just shut up! I still don't get it. Why draw all his attention to thought? You didn't convince anyone by your actions. Why this gathering? Why let me hack Orwell? I just needed to convince one person how faulty Orwell was. Costigan, the guy Harry leaked information about, was the man on the inside, only an advisor. The person who has really been spying on us is still around. The person who actually went through your stuff, passed on the data. The one listening right now, the investigator. That's right, I'm talking to you. And you had to be around when everyone would come together. You had to be listening. Initiate was just a windfall. A chance to make sure you'd not immediately go up against us. Investigator, I have a question for you. Now that you saw Orwell firsthand, do you really think that the system will help anyone? Did you think the government would not spy on you as well? Did you think you were outside the system? Think again. They evaluate even you. Abe knew that. He saw the madness. They evaluated even you. Oh, he saw the madness. They evaluate even you, the investigators. But we can't stop it. But we can stop it. You can. Remember you became recruited for being outside of the system? Outside of the nation? What if we show people what they store about? What if we show people what they store about you? That even you are not outside of the system. That no one is outside of the system. All you need to do, investigator, is upload the data they have on you, incriminating yourself. Right. This is so mind-bogglingly stupid, Jules. Why would the investigator cooperate? The government will come after them. That's exactly the point. This evaluation is supposed to be a safety net so that no one misuses Orwell. Acting on evidence is mandatory. Investigator, I'm just gonna read it. That is absolutely mad. I don't see this working. Just so happens that a certain Catherine Delacroix is in the files too. I say make use of the fact that we control. Oh well, it's used as a weapon as it turned out. Oh god, I can't read it fast enough. Ah, Harrison just quit the session. Yeah. I can't trust that person. I am... Right, so Initiate's just going through all their files and looking at all the stuff. My turn, Right, yeah, so Joseph's just been revealed for telling on Harrison to us, or to someone. Yeah, Cassandra's conflicted. Now Cassandra's quit. And now Joseph's quit. Now the only ones left are Juliet and Initiate, and me. It's brought up Nina's file. Yeah, it was kind of his fault, wasn't it, that Anina got investigated? Not a single vote to trust the investigator. Are we finally going to do this my way? It's down to the two of us, as it seems. Well, my plan to get the support for you failed, investigator. But if you still want to fulfill my plan, go on and give Delacroix hell. You will find something dirty. Investigator, it's time to make up your mind. You can tear down the entire system, just complete my plan, please. I will turn Delacroix into a target person. I think I can easily activate access to her PC for you as well. Okay. Wow. When Abraham stopped his work for Rosentech and the government, he cloned all information he had and hid it in the office. He told me and I maintained it. The system is programmed to boot itself again in a couple of minutes. You'll have access to everything. You just need to find the UID of the device. I cannot tell you here, now that Orwell isn't tracking data chunks. I have full understanding. If you judge and incriminate me for what I've done, I think I deserve it. It's up to you now, investigator. Thrown into the darkest dungeon. Oh my god, do the right thing. Finally! I thought this disturbance would never end. The back-end engineers say we've had an unwanted guest. We already know it was Thought. It's about time to undo them. We must be strong. We must show these people for what they are. The nation's safety is depending on it. Find a way to incriminate them, together, as a group. All we need is a hint that Abraham Goldfels intended this group to carry out terrorist actions. We could trace the attack back to a remote PC. I will now manually unlock this PC for you. Oh, I don't know. Oh, we got the full conversation here now. Well, shit. The party. People. Catherine Delacroix. What do we do? Do we go with Thought? They kind of are. They genuinely are a terrorist group, but their motives are good. Yeah, so we have both Initiate and Catherine as computers that we can investigate. Who do we side with? I don't know. I've kind of been indoctrinated into the Orwell people. People died. They kind of do need to be brought to justice. What happens if I bring over Catherine's stuff? What? Why am I a target person? Alright, it was fun while it lasted. Don't you dare extract anything else on me. You would not want to be assessed as a traitor, would you? I mean, I'm not even a person of the nation. Notable alumni? This is also gonna have Catherine Delacroix. Yep. Oh, what do I do? Part of me wants to I want to investigate both of them. I do. Alright, well I'm gonna drag just more information. Now that we don't have a time limit, I'm just gonna drag over all the information that I wanted to drag over before. And add it to the Orwell system. Okay, we got some stuff about Harrison here. Oh, this is his arrest file, his just now arrest file. Yeah. Oh, he was on Orchard Drive. Oh, good. One of the locations. See, I'm just glad I dragged both over. I first only dragged the picnic area or the camping area out in the wild as a location. I thought I better drag the Orchard Drive one across as well, because they were both sort of like non-crossover spaces with Juliet's stuff. He lost his phone. He lost his phone? I thought he would be attached to it. Okay, now that we don't have a limit anymore, we can re-enable this data chunk and drag it over. I'm not particularly interested in the love life of a terrorist. It's all valuable information. Okay, there's tons of information that I didn't drag over. We got his profile pic here. Let's go back to this. I like his mugshot. We've got Juliet's picture. Bring this over. Worked at Rosentech. You're not supposed to follow Abraham Goldfels. He is dead. He was wasting precious time. I'm not wasting precious time. Shut up. Worked at Rosen Technologies on a project titled Demiurge. I command that you no longer dig around in Abraham Goldfel's past. I could easily turn you into a target person for disobeying me. You would not want that, do you? What is strange, though, is that Juliet requested material on this Demiurge. Yeah. It doesn't matter anymore. Focus on undoing thought as a whole. Yes. That's kind of what I'm doing. Like, it's still valuable to do these things. I don't know why she's trying to tell me to stop on these pieces. Oh? Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay, well, there we are. There it is. So, Demiurge is Orwell. And I kind of assumed that was the case. Yeah. I'll just drag this over now. I was gonna say, do I want to wait and drag it over later? I'll drag it over now. So you know it now. Yes, we hired him for Orwell. This is his doing. It was me who wanted him on the project in the first place. To get things right with Orwell. To follow ethical standards. Only very few people here knew that, and I wanted to make sure it stayed that way. Our most ferocious enemy worked for us, a person I chose. Now you know it all, discovered by the very tool it was all about. The irony is not lost on me. But, well, you chose to disobey. I warned you. What? This will have consequences for you. How dare you? I'm just finding out the information that's valuable. These are all futile works. Oh my god, perfect. That's brilliant. That's hilarious. Apparently there's a... Oh, we've got against Aaron's PC. Oh, right, because we got the clone PC, yep. Okay, well... I'm now a suspect person. And now that she's done that, I don't feel bad about pulling over information about her. Congratulations on this magnificent and groundbreaking realization. I warned you, now you'll face the consequences. Goodbye, investigator. Soon you will find yourself wishing you had listened to my warnings. I'm just gonna keep dragging them over. Oh dear. This is fun. This is fun. No one is immune to Orwell. Found more related informations. The party account for Catherine Delacroix. Planned a meeting with security company InSec. Her personal phone. Well, that's all the information I think we have in the reader section. Let's go to the listener real quick and see if there wasn't any leftover information here. Nope. Okay. Well, she's turned off her computer, so I might have missed some information there. Oops. We'll go into Gunther Adams. He got Juliet to do an internship with Rosentech to try and get in, like corporate espionage, essentially. Her work there. Corporate espionage. To make things even worse, they introduced a third human element. To oversee, they call it evaluation, the other two, and make sure the investigator and advisor do not misuse their powers. Alright. Where is it? Where am I? There we go. Through Delacroix, apparently. I am known. There we go. I like that they just had a neckbeard character. It's totally me. Well, we have some sort of authorization key, which I'll probably need later, but for now I can't use it. I can't drag it across. Evaluation, Rorius. But I have rating trustworthy. Employee evaluation. Extracted wrong information about Wonderland, not very observant. Flagged Miss Watergate as potentially dangerous. Yep, no, I did that. Believes Watergate protected Juliet, yep. Finds possible contradiction in J. Carrington's statement, observant. Provided material to pressurize Cassandra. Right, so that's, yeah, it was good. One's about possibly armed suspect. Investigations lead to the death of her, yep. Note that Juliet Carrington is conspicuously often at work. Revealed that Goldfels worked on Orwell. I'll come back to this. I'll add all that stuff to my file in just a minute. Let's go on her phone. Miss Delacroix's phone. She has the phone numbers of all sorts of high-profile people. So she has a son named Francis. But she's gonna be pissed off with that one. No? I was gonna say, I thought going into her personal life would really piss her off. So she's in a relationship with someone named Ed? Regards Bonton bombings positively. Oh dear. I control the leak to the TNB. Oh, I see. Well, let's drag these over. Under the spreading chestnut tree, double think. I didn't get to look at frickin' Initiate's computer, damn it! Government cancels Orwell. You're welcome. Oh my god. Bombing mastermind arrested. Good. Investigator wanted for arrest. Nice. Damn, I wish I dragged my own information across. Oh, can we still keep going? Oh, perfect. Okay. It's time now. Wait, no, go back. No! Oh. Sure. I have inside information about Orwell. I wish I had dragged over my information. Damn it. Like the things where it's like, I did this and I did this. I was a good citizen. I mean, no one would see it that way, would they? Well, that was Orwell. That ended abruptly. I was wanting to drag more stuff over. I love doing that. I don't know what it is. So, like, is the word cathartic? Cathartic. It's like, there's like a weird pleasure in finding all the information and putting it all together. I love it. Yeah. So apparently there's going to be another Orwell game. I'm not sure how that game's going to work. But, yeah. There's another chapter or another section of this game. When I was looking at Orwell itself, it looked like there was another whole section of this game. So, if and when that is available, I might have to give that a try. As I said at the start of the series, I did get this one for free, so thank you, Humble Bundle, for your free sale of this game for a brief period of time. I believe... Fellow Traveller Games. I believe... It's like... this game doesn't cost too much, but it's also not particularly long, depending on how you play it. I took ages, but that's because I and R and I mull over my decisions for ages. I didn't even get to do all the things I wanted to do. It cut me off as soon as I found the thing about Catherine leaking information from, you know, the government. She was the one who leaked information to the TNB. That was it. She was done. Dunzo. When the security officer, the head security person in the government, is leaking information. Yikes. Yeah, I kind of wish part of me wishes I had dragged over the thing about her saying she thought favorably about the bombings. But I liked how that ended. That ended well. The fact that, firstly, Delacroix is proven to be the fraud that she is, and fraud probably isn't the right word, the traitor, I guess, the treasonous traitor that she is, and that Juliet was correctly arrested for the bombings. That's good. Made with Unity. Oh, okay. I honestly would not have guessed that. I never really think of 2D games or games of this nature to be Unity games. I never think of it, usually. Because it has no physics engine, so I can't tell immediately. Yeah, this was fascinating. The fact that I'm playing this, or I have been playing this, and that just the other day I finished off Hacknet, and sort of had the same revelation that Hacknet was essentially another kind of a system. In that case, it wasn't like surveillance, it was for breaking a lot of things. What the? Oh, it's because it's loading the end of the day, I think. So there's like items already on the screen that aren't showing yet. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, okay, Season 2. So they're calling it Seasons. Is that actually available now? Oh, it is actually available now. It came out in February 2018. Right, right. So it's already like 6 months old. My bad. I wonder if Season 2 takes place before or after this game. Because on the Steam page it does look like it theoretically could be before, but it's probably afterwards. It looks like it's a wee while afterwards, if it is afterwards. Because it's like, it's based around, it mentioned being based around a conflict between Parges and the Nation. You know, the one we've been watching. So yeah, that could be interesting. I wonder if they'll use the Orwell system. I wonder if the story's going to be that they're using the Orwell system to spy on the Parges people? Or Parges, or Parges, or whatever the country's name is. Because it's like a conflict between the Nation and the Parges. Yeah, if you're like looking for information about like key leaders of Parges, to see what you can find about them to target them, like it's more military oriented rather than surveillance oriented. It is still surveillance, but it's like, it's designed for military use, not for people use. Not for use on the citizens. But whatever the case, until next time, if you like what you saw, hit like. If you want to see more from me, then subscribe. This was fun, I really enjoyed this. I might just have to get the next game and see what it's like. Thank you so much for watching, and as always,